Assalamualaikum everyone, I am Rakibul.
I'm Mahadin. And I'm Mahim, and we are from Standard 7.
Hello, Assalamualaikum, good morning.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Jannat. I'm Maliha.
And I'm Jawad.
And we are from IGCC Part 1. We have seen many projects about electricity by solar system, by magnet, attracting magnet or others. But have you ever think about that? Those electricity can produce actually huge amount of electricity. Nowadays, the main problem of is electricity. So to solve this problem, we need something which can produce a huge amount of electricity. And here we are with that something. This whole project is called T-Power, and we will be producing electric power directly from the thunder. As you can see, thunders are negative ions.
Mainly caused by greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, which are mainly produced by fuel-powered vehicles and in factories. But in recent times, many companies have made so that their vehicles produce less greenhouse gases over time. So now our main problem here is factories. We have some solutions for this, like we can compress our carbon dioxide into a solid called dry ice, and we can...
So we will be showing you the reaction between acid and metal. So we have hydrochloric acid over here. Hydrochloric acid tends to be very corrosive and it is very harmful, but this is diluted hydrochloric acid. And now we'll be putting in metal in hydrochloric acid to show you the reaction between metal and hydrochloric acid. And as you can see, it is forming hydrogen gas, and hydrochloric acid is reacting with metal and it is producing salt. As you can see, it produced a squeaky pop sound because it was forming hydrogen gas, and the reaction is producing heat, so it is a little hot over here. And now we'll be putting soap. This is soap water. Actually, soap. We'll be putting soap in water to make it soapy, and we'll be given a universal indicator. As you can see, it is dirty green because it is alkaline, and we will be showing you the reaction between hydrochloric acid and alkaline, which is soap water. We will be turning the tap on, and it will be very, we will drop the acid drop by drop, so that the reaction is slow and quite less harmless. And as you can see, alkali and acid produced this. Alkali, this is salt, and it was green before, but after adding acid, it is bright red. So this was our reaction between acid and metal. This was our reaction between acid and alkali, and that is it. Thank you very much.
This is it. The main purpose of this project is to reduce the electricity cost. Places like garages where there are no windows, middle compartments of houses, we can use this. Rather than using light bulbs and using electricity, we can use a free sunlight thing. This is very cheap. And the UV light in sunlight increases the vitamin D production and increases energy and improvements of mood.
Hello guys, today we are doing here paper chromatography. Paper chromatography is a simple process. We can use this for many purposes. We can use this process to detect what's in our food, what's in our day-to-day life products. We will use it for many products. This is our chromatography tank. Inside this tank we have placed pure ethanol. Please place it. What we placed inside this ethanol is straps, and those straps contains samples of our of the things we are running the experiment on. After we place it on the ethanol, it slowly starts to rise to a action called capillary action. As the ethanol rises, it reveals all the substances the sample contains, revealing all the harmful substances, what are they made of, and what they do. After it reveals everything, we can determine whether it's harmful or not by running other tests. After we have found out what are the substances, we will use it in many of them.
We can also use it for testing cosmetics, medicines, formalin in food, and even the quality of our favorite food and drinks. Many times we eat foods that contain many harmful things. But how can we know that? By this. If we only place a small amount of food into the chromatography paper and dip it over here, we can see that what the whole food is made of, and by the different elements we can determine whether the food is harmful or not.
As many shopkeepers uses formalin in foods, but we don't know which is pure and which is impure. So we use this process to determine whether the fruits is fresh or harmful for our body. And so as meds, we take meds for every disease or like fever, cancer, or any kind of sickness. But what kind of drugs they are using in this meds, we don't know. So by this process, we can also determine the meds which are also safe or harmful for our body. Thank you so much.
Machine and recycling the collected wastes. So the aim of our project is to maintain a non-polluted river. So if you observe here, then you can see that the modern cities and modern factories are dumping wastes into the river. In this way, the river is getting polluted. So we humans and aquatic organisms are consuming the polluted water and getting infected by several severe diseases like cancer, hepatitis, cholera, etc. So we have found a way that how to prevent such problems. So if we observe here, then we can see that a durable boat has been used to grab away all the waste, and the boat delivers all the wastes into a dump zone. In this dump zone, the wastes are being categorized into biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes. Biodegradable wastes such as organic wastes are being converted into fertilizers, and non-biodegradable wastes such as plastic wastes are being converted into several useful products like plastic doors, pavilion tiles, fuels, and etc. So if we observe here, then we can see that how this boat grabs away all the floating wastes towards it. This boat uses a conveyor system in order to grab all the wastes towards it. I hope that this plan would be very useful for us and for our environment, because it's a two-step plan. The first plan is that we are maintaining a non-polluted river, and secondly, we are converting the wastes into useful products. I hope you have liked our project. Thank you.